Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Heavy Metal Devils. Danny here, giving you some more of the latest Manchester United news. Sorry, I am a bit late this morning. Was out late at a concert last night, but yeah, feeling great. How's everybody doing today? We are very, very close to 500 subscribers, so please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. And yeah, let's get right into the news this morning. Lots of talk about Amrabat this morning, and it looks like this deal is 100% on. Though there are some caveats to this deal at the moment. It's not like this deal will be done next week or the week after or even this month. We do need to sell players, but with Fred looking to go maybe in the next week or so to Fulham or even Saudi Arabia, we have Eric Bailly on the cards to move to Real Betis. And I think Alex Telles is also on his way out with a, sorry, with a few other players set to move, such as a possible move for Harry Maguire. We'll probably have to lower his fee for him to actually get a move. Maybe Scott McTominay is going to go if we do decide to move on Amrabat. Who else? Jadon Sancho is another big one to be sold. Maybe Anthony Martial. So we can sell a lot of players to fund a move for Amrabat. He's only going to cost around 25 million, so I don't even think we need to sell all those players just to get him. It's also to buy other players as well. We're also looking at Axel Disasi from Monaco, and that one all comes down to if Harry Maguire does decide to leave the club. But yeah, the club have been speaking with Amrabat. It's almost like they're doing like a, hey, wait for me, let us sell these players, and then we will come and get you. And I think this is a pretty decent option. He was the highlight in the Europa Conference League final. Played much better than Declan Rice, in my opinion. He was a star at the World Cup, took all the highlights, and was like one of the big star players for Morocco at the time. And yeah, he could be an exciting option for us. Now, if you actually look down and break down his stats at Fiorentina, they're actually not great, but this is definitely a player that passes an eye test rather than a stats test. He gets around the pitch, has a decent pass, and just has the energy. He's going to be a great either backup to Casemiro, or we will play him on those tough away games, Anfield away, City away, Arsenal away, those games where we really, really need to tighten up that midfield. So it does look like this deal will happen. I just wouldn't count it happening before preseason or not even shortly after preseason. Just, we go on an actual preseason in about a week. Our first game's actually tomorrow against Leeds in Oslo. But our preseason tour starts next week. I don't see any players actually joining us on that tour unless they have already joined prior. This is definitely a signing that will be done towards the end of the transfer window once we get some sales out. And do we need to get sales out? Man, we do. We've got to start generating some decent cash here to buy some more players. So yeah, let me know what you think about Amrabat joining Manchester United. I'd say this is a very strong deal about to happen. I think this is very, very likely. It's just not on the cards for the next few weeks, not until we at least get back from preseason. But going to be a good signing nonetheless if it does happen. We do need more. We need more midfielders and midfielders that are better than the ones we have. We cannot be replacing Fred and McTominay with a Fred and McTominay. So yeah, exciting. Exciting fronts on the Amrabat deal. We've really seemed to have progressed this forward a lot. But yeah, anyway, moving on. There's been some talk now. I don't really want to talk about it, but we got to, right? Is the takeover process. It's been dragging out. It's been a week since Rio and Joe Bea came out last week and said there's a deal. Something's going to be out in the next 24 hours. And I'm just not even paying attention to those videos anymore. Just nothing's happening. I don't know what sources they've got. It seems like the sources they've got just spin them around in circles. But today, the share prices have fallen to $23.60. This is not really a big deal in my opinion. I think it's just stalling. It's falling because this takeover process is just stalling. I think people are really, really getting worried that they might be staying, and what chaos will that bring if they do? So yeah, stock price is falling. Nothing that will indicate a takeover is anywhere close. I think Sheikh Jassim is still the front runner and is really, really pushing this deal to be closed ASAP. But man, it's the Glazers. It ain't gonna be done until the season starts, minimum. I've said this 100 damn times already. So yeah, um, both buyers are still fully committed. It's just how can you stay, enthusiastic about this when it's taking over 8 months now to get a resolution on this sale. Um, if I was one of them, I'd honestly be walking out and bidding on another club just to make the Glazers try to move a bit quicker. It's ridiculous at this point. So yeah, that's just a little update on the takeover front. Not much moving, and it's been quiet for about a month now. So we're all getting a bit antsy here. And on top of this takeover thing, it looks like the Glazers have improved a increase in capacity at Old Trafford. Now, people are saying that this points to them staying. I don't really think so. They're increasing the safe standing area by another 2,100 seats. If it's safe standing, why does it say seats? Yeah, that makes no sense. But whatever. The safe standing area will be increased by over 2,000. So that's a pretty nice increase. And yeah, like a lot of people are thinking that this points to the Glazers staying. I don't really think so. I think it's just time to increase. I wish they'd take time to improve things rather than increase things. It just shows they're more, hungry for money by wanting more people in the grounds. But I think we should start improving things, not increasing things. So, well, I don't think that's going to happen until we get new owners. So, or whenever that does happen. So, yeah, Old Trafford getting a bit of a renovation. So that's always nice. Always good to have more people in to watch the games. And yeah, in other words, there's been some more, some small breaking news, like, obviously Andre Onana set to be announced in the next coming hours, if not day or two. That's been reported by Fabrizio Romano. I feel like I've been saying that every day, so I'm gonna just keep saying it until it happens. So yeah, that's basically most of the news this morning. Not a whole lot breaking out. And by the way, I did speak on this yesterday, but have you seen this whole Harry Maguire thing? I think it's absolutely hilarious that the club now have come out and put a post saying, "Oh, Harry Maguire has been training 3 times a day with Ricardo Carvalho, ex-Chelsea defender." Like anybody really cares. It's not going to really turn him into a prime Maldini here, is it? Yeah, I think they're just trying to spin the PR in Harry Maguire's favor to make it more appealing for clubs to sign him. But in the end, it doesn't really mean much. We've put a 50 mil price tag on him. We're never going to get 50 million from him. I understand why, because we will have to pay 10 million just to let him leave. But yeah, I think it's laughable. That post Manchester you put out yesterday was just quite funny about them trying to spin Harry Maguire's PR in a positive light, saying that he's been training 3 times a day. Why wasn't he doing this before when he was sitting on the bench for the last 6-7 months? So I don't know. Pretty funny. Let me know what you think. So yeah, comment below about Amrabat, what you think about this takeover nonsense. Are you going to be one of those new people enjoying that increased capacity at Old Trafford? Or are you going to be one of those 2,000 people that get to try one of those new standing area options? And yeah, let me know what you also think about, Maguire coming. I mentioned Harry Kane yesterday. Just lots of stuff. And are you excited for this potential Andre Onana? Here we go anytime soon now, because I am. But anyway, I'll see you all on the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe down below. Let's get to 500 and comment. I will see you all on the next one. Later.